but not this PVC because the living was a lie. Come to me, get this Stevian site, get this real SBC. We call it get right. 1099 OID set you free, along with your TRIBE. The feds wanna vet you, but they can't catch because it's SBC from the 100 Kings. Release the pressure.
They thought they could deliver the live birth certificates of our native newborns to Water Street in order to put a claim on them. But lo and behold, these cowboys took the law into their own hands, and the law was their guns. Guess who was on the train stealing these deeds? You would never believe it, but you will when you see it. Coming soon. The movie, called The Great Live Birth Certificate, is narrated, written by King Stevian, produced by 100 Kings, 100 Queens, SPC Video Netpics. Music soundtrack by Cityside Records and CSE Major Holdings Music. Learn who stole and why they stole these live birth certificate deeds, what happened to those on this train who tried to steal them, and see if a hellified war broke out on the Great Live Birth Certificate. Coming soon to your smartphone, television, and computer screen, also on social media in the form of audio and in book form. Kings and Queens, stay tuned for this exciting short film.
Kings and Queens clash your swords. Yeah, 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 yeah. You kings and queens already know.
100 kings and 100 queens?
Let's show 'em. Show 'em. Show 'em, show 'em, show 'em. Yeah. All right. Coming in right now to just give y'all an update. I sent out a text message to y'all, most of y'all kings and queens who received it or could receive it. As you see on the screen there is a t-shirt there. It is the silver t-shirt. And yes, those letters that are on there are painted. So you have art all through it. So that t-shirt is art on your body. I don't mean like no art tattoos or nothing like that. I mean just art wear, you know, it's for part of the artwear line up under the Steve Curtis clothing line. So picking back up, and so you have silver embedded in the lettering. So these shirts are only black, come in black, that's it. So whatever size that you desire, you will have to put that in the note section. If you do it PayPal.me/STT Estate Trust, then make sure you put it in the note section, your size, okay? And hey, that's it, because it only comes in one color. And then, you know, you have the white lettering with the silver encrusted in the paint and on top of the paint, so you'll be able to see it. Now, what I would do is, when you get the shirt, put it in a big frame. You can go to Walmart. They have these big frames there, like 30-some inches long. I think these things are like 22 by 38, maybe 22 by 38. I think they are, yeah, 22 by 38, because I have one right here on my wall. And you set it in that frame. I don't know how you're going to make sure it remains in there without falling. That's totally up to you, because I had a hard time with mine, doing mine like that. But it is possible for it to happen, okay? But your deeds, you get 2 deeds, a certificated deed and an assignment deed that comes with these shirts. So this is a way of getting your silver, keeping it from generation to generations on, you know, and just got to make sure you tell them not to wear it. What I would do when you get this shirt, make sure you take a picture of this shirt front and back, okay, front and back. Now, I will have the barcode on the back, which you don't see the barcode on the back of this one, but the barcode will be going towards the bottom right side, okay? So that way you have a claim on it, okay? And you have the deeds to match up with it so you can settle your debts. Now, this is another way of having an asset without having a block of silver where somebody comes steal. Okay, so you can keep it in your clothes, pretty much not in your pocket, but on the clothes, where they won't even know if someone was to break in and do a home invasion that you have some type of valuable asset. Okay, just got to think outside the box, and that's what we done here at the 100 Kings and 100 Queens. All right, so yes, if you have Chime, that QR code is for you just to scan, and then you go tender that payment there. And then after you're done, for those who are on Chime, make sure you email cityside, CITYSIDE 2006 @duck.com and let me know your size, your name, and do a screenshot that you tender payment for it. I think my Chime is at King Stevian of Cityside. Okay, so it'd be the okay, King Stevian of Cityside. So that's the way that should go. But let me go over here and make sure of that, because I don't want to mislead nobody. Okay, let's go over here right now. All right, but if you can't get through there and don't have Chime, then you can definitely do it on PayPal.me/STT Estate Trust. Okay, so let's go over here. It says, let me go over here. It says refer friend. I don't want that. Profile might be over there. All right. Yep, it's the $. I take that back. Capital K, all lowercase ING hyphen Stevian STEVIAN hyphen then O, capital O, lowercase f hyphen, okay, Cityside, all lowercase. King Stevian of Cityside with hyphens in between every word with the $sign at the beginning. So it's not it. So excuse me on that one. So if you have Chime, then you can just forward the $50 over there. And that includes the shipping. Shipping is included. Okay. So you getting something that's valuable, that's actually valued at $100. Just to let you know, it's valued at $100. Okay, you know doggone well you ain't getting no doggone silver how silver is. And that's what we in here today to talk about. Okay? So you will see exactly how valuable these doggone shirts is. Giving y'all a big break. All right? Got some other announcements. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over here. Okay? Right here. Okay? Got my finger on the play button, getting ready to hit it, because I want you to hear this. And this was sent by Emperor Richard Bay. The name of it is It Happened. Venezuela, silver gone. 847 tons vanished in 6 hours. Russia plus China heist. Okay? Now, this is a real important video. It is 30 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to skim through it. I play a little bit at the beginning, skim through it, and that way you can pretty much get what they're trying to say here. But what we're talking about today is the silver prices that went up. We know gold prices then went up. Copper then went up. Oh, my goodness. All precious metals then went up. And as I've been telling y'all for the last 4 years when we started this stuff, really it was 3 years where we started it, about the silver and betting all that in. Hey, I told you this is the way we need to go. And everyone always tell me, well, King, no one's talking about being foreign. Because remember, you got to be foreign in order to use that precious metal. Okay? There's a lot of individuals that sent their silver and gold off to these companies and they never sent it back. They just jacked them for their silver and stuff. Because these so-called gurus, fake gurus, and told y'all to send this stuff in the mail, and you never supposed to send it. You're supposed to send a copy of the deed. Remember, before you assign it to them to pay the debt or whatever you're trying to settle, you first have to have a claim on it. That's 31, what? USC 3727. A claim must be made before an assignment is made. Okay? So let's get into this video. Okay? And before we go on, let me go into, hey, what you heard at the beginning is the upcoming short film that I am remaking. It is a remake of a classic, and yeah, being narrated by me, King Stevian. It is called The Great Live Birth Certificate Train Robbery. Okay, so I know it says The Great Live Birth Certificate. That's not what it is. It's The Great Live Birth Certificate Train Robbery. All right, so y'all be on the lookout for that. I am working on that almost every day to get that out. Got to make sure everything's plotted out, wrote out, and ready for y'all to, hey, get some enjoyment from this. So let's go into this film right here, and you can hear it, all right?
Venezuela just went dark. Their silver mines, responsible for 12% of global supply, are offline. But that's not why the price exploded. The real reason is what happened in the 6 hours before the blackout. Something moved in the darkness. Something that wasn't supposed to move. Something that tells us this wasn't an accident. Let me take you back to December 23rd, Christmas weekend. The markets are closed. The traders are on vacation. The news cycle is dead. This is when they move. This is when they think nobody's watching. But we were watching. We had eyes on the ground. We had sources inside the Venezuelan mining sector. And what they told us will change everything you think you know about this crisis. At 2:47 a.m. Caracas time, 3 cargo planes departed Simon Bolivar International Airport. Destination, Miami International. Cargo manifest, mining equipment. But mining equipment doesn't weigh 847 tons. Mining equipment doesn't require armed escort to the tarmac. Mining equipment does not get loaded in the middle of the night when the airport is supposed to be closed. 847 tons. Let me repeat that number because it's crucial to understanding what really happened here. 847 tons of mining equipment loaded onto 3 aircraft in a 47-minute window. That's 18 tons per minute. That's 300 kilograms per second being moved from secure storage facilities to aircraft cargo holds. You don't move mining equipment that fast. You don't move mining equipment in the dark. You don't move mining equipment with military precision and 0 documentation trails.
So what he's saying here is that they jacked this gold, okay, from Venezuela, and they're using it now. So when you think about it, so the whole thing of this story is the reason why silver and gold has gone up. Well, silver and gold had already went up. Because remember when I did that video, let me go over here to, let's go over to YouTube real quick. Let's go to YouTube. And I want to look and see, when did I do this silver video? Let's see this silver video. Look at the channel here.
100 kings and one.
I don't want to hear myself. Turn myself off. Yeah, King, turn yourself off, boy. Okay, so let's go here, because I want to see that silver registration. Silver registration. Where are you, silver? As administrative steps, 2848. No, that should be after. Where are we? Looking forward. Okay, there we go right there. So 1 month ago, okay, 1 month ago, that was in December, around November, I think. Let me go back over here and look at this and make sure. Let me make sure it was, it just says 1 month. I got to go back and pinpoint this date. Let me hit edit video and go in here and see. Got to put the date. You should have a date here. Where is your date? Yeah, November. See, I know it was November. November 28th. So that's a month and a half ago. Wasn't no 1 month. So YouTube stuff is off. All right. So at that moment, the silver price was on that was $40-some, $44. Okay. And then the price went up to 64 from what the kings and queens told me. And then in my spirit, I already knew it was at 84 without me even looking. So when I went back to look today or yesterday, look what price it is now. $100.64 for 1 troy ounce of silver. The pyromet cards are. And even when you look at the silver rounds, they're the same. Okay? So let me go over here to silver so I can. Now I got some of these $103.34. When I bought these right here, these rounds, they were $24. This one was $29 or $32 because of the woman that's on it, whatever she is. But now the price right here, $105.34. Okay, and they force you to try to buy more just to get it down to 13. So you got to buy 10 before you get a break of $104. See? So I'm coming here to show you that prices went up, but it's not just because of what the guy said in this video. When y'all get a chance, make sure you look at that video all the way through so you can get a great understanding of, yes, there's a shortage. There's a shortage, right? So that's what he's trying to say. And it's forcing because the U.S. dollar, they don't want nobody dealing with the U.S. dollar, so it's forcing everybody to deal with silver, gold, precious metals. Okay? I told y'all this before. I was here to prepare y'all for this moment. Okay? Remember now, next month, supposed to be leaving. So that means I would have done my job here. If y'all just want to F around, play around, some of y'all ask, why is he doing the silver now? Look at this. Remember, when did I tell y'all, start forcing y'all? Last month to do the silver, right? All y'all who came in. I got to listen to what the Most High tell me. Now you see, I'm telling you the truth. Now this was 13 days ago, right? That would have been the 4th. That would have been on the 4th. Beginning of last month, I was telling y'all need to do the silver. Actually, it was like November. Okay? Now you see why. See, sometimes I don't know why the Most High is telling me that y'all need to do this, but this is why. So you can have that value of that silver, and you can just give out deeds. So if you can sell your deeds, did you not know that? You can give someone $100,000 in lawful money from your silver deeds. Just those deeds you have, just make sure you redo them, okay? Print them out, and then you put the amount that you're selling to that being, and then you will help someone who needs silver, okay? Even though they might not have the actual silver certificate, what you do, see, you can just make a copy of that silver certificate or gold certificate or copper certificate that you got from me, front and back, in color, on cardstock. Give them one with both sides on it, right? Make it with both sides. Go to your local Office Depot or Staples and get that done, okay? And make sure it's even and look professional, and then sell it to them for, I would sell it for $100. As you see, silver is $100, okay? Right? You got gold, you can sell it for more. I had the gold certificates at $125. Now they're at $200. I'm still being a little lenient, even though I'm supposed to be charging $300 for the gold certificates. $200. Okay? Now, the silver certificates are $75 to $100. Depends on who I'm selling them to. If you're a member, $75. That's your benefit. If you're a subscriber on the channel, for the joiner members and you're paying $29.99 per month, your price is $75. If you're not a member and you're just hearing me talk about this, then a university student, then your price is $100. When it comes down to the gold certificates, those are $300 for non-members and non-joiner subscribers. So if you want to get it for $200, then what you're going to have to do is subscribe, be a member joiner for $29.99 per month, and you can get that gold certificate, real gold on it, real Jamaican sand, okay? Pyromet is on there. Excuse me, pyrite, not pyromet, excuse me. I'm thinking about the pyromet card over there. It's pyrite, excuse me. All right? So that's $200. So y'all still getting discounts here. I told y'all a month ago I had them certificates that was $25. One King Vic, and down there in Florida, he purchased one. And then Dracier purchased the last one. Then I had one special one that I was going to make for myself, which was going to have moissanite in it and silver. Beautiful. I mean, the quality of it is magnificent. All right? But Emperor, I can't say his name because they might come after him because he got that last certificate. But anyway, the Emperor got that one. And not this Emperor, but that Emperor. He got that one at $75. Okay? So, I told y'all should have jumped on it. A lot of y'all played around. I don't know why. Because you go look at the price of silver, y'all seen it. $100. How is that? A month and a half ago, it was $44. Now it went up to $105. It's crazy. Now, the price of copper went up too. The price of copper used to be 85 cents for one of these things right here. Now, look at the price. $3.49. I got the copper certificates. I got the copper album. Y'all want the copper album? It's $100. It's $100. I'll send that out to you on USB. You get the cover. You get the deeds. And that was, what is, I think was it 100, 200. No, actually the album price went up. It's at $1 billion. It's at $1 billion. The gold certificate, the value has went up on that one. So this is all changed. Silver certificate then went up. So we have silver went up. So let's try to think, because it went up 3 times. So instead of that deed being 5, it is now 20. Okay, it's at 20 billion. The silver certificate is at 20 billion. And so I'm trying to calculate this in my head right now. And then we have the gold certificate, which was already 5 billion. And so now that one is, we're gonna have to quadruple that one. Because I only went up on the silver to assist some people. Okay, so we went up, it was actually 1, then it went up to 3. So if it was 3 and we went up to 4, actually that's 12 billion. So excuse me on that. The silver is 12 billion, and the gold is, the silver is that, and then the gold is, I'm not using a calculator right now. So, and let me give y'all an update real quick. All of y'all accepted for credits that y'all are doing now is no longer 200 at all, based on the precious metal price going up, based on the grains in the silver, copper, gold. It has went up times 800. Times 800. Those are facts. Okay? I talked with King Dracier about this. The Emperor, talked about the other Emperor. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want these people coming after him. Okay? But anyway, yeah. 800. Times 800. These are facts. I did the math calculations on it all. Me and King Dracier, and yes. Factual, actual. Normally I say actual and factual. Yeah. Actual, factual, constructive notice. How about that? But anyway, the copper. We were at we locked it in at 1 billion based on all the sales from it. But now, based on the copper price, it went up. This went up by about four times. So that would be 4 billion. 4 billion. So the copper's 4 billion. Okay, hope y'all got that. Okay. All right, so now back to the gold. The gold, it started off with 5 billion, and as I already said, you know, you multiply the gold. Those prices have shot up so sky high. So let's go look at the gold price right now. I can tell you exactly what it is. And the gold has always been, you know, different prices, so I didn't want to put a solid price on it. But gold should be, I ain't going to say way more than copper. Copper and gold and silver's being used. So that means the price of your computers finna go up. I hope your utilities ain't finna go up. They ain't putting no new copper in there, so in the wall, so nah. But I guarantee them crackheads gonna try to bust down your dang wall like the Incredible Hulk and get all that dang wall. But let's look at these rounds. 1 ounce. I think it was like it. So it didn't double. It didn't double because it was like at 24, 25 a year ago. So yeah. So now it's double. So that gold certificate is now 10 billion. But it's not right because it's gold, and we can't always go by their standards of the price of gold, silver, and copper. That's why our copper was more than the doggone silver. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that deed at 10 billion for the gold. It was at 5 billion, but now it's 10 billion. Okay? But that's a lot. That's a whole lot. So just remember those numbers. All right? So let's go back over here to this copper. Y'all can see this. Was that it? Yeah, that'll go right there. Remember all that copper I was showing y'all in that picture? Multiply how many I had there times that. Okay. Now, like I said, that value is 4 times what it was now. What it was. And these things are out of stock. Okay. So, much love to the kings and queens that tendered the gold and the copper to tender their monthly dues. I pay their monthly dues. They actually paid. See? So those are debts I don't have to settle with Cash App or PayPal or anything like that. Okay? So, yeah. So I just wanted to come in to share this with y'all real quick and then get up out of here. But go watch that video. That's part of the reason why silver prices, gold prices, and precious metal prices then went up. But it's also because the U.S. dollar isn't worth anything no more. The U.S. dollar right now is worth about a quarter. It's a quarter. After I did the calculations, it's at a quarter. Okay? So, and if I had to really go down on it, I would say 15 cents for $1. And how do you calculate that is you go, this is what you do, you go to, where we at? Come on, man. Goodness. Go right here. This used to be 85 cents for one. Okay, the minimum they wanted you to do was 20, and it was at 85 cents each. Okay? Now, a year later, full year and a month later, is $3.49. Okay? So what you do is you take your dollar and say, okay, can I get one of these? No, you can't. How many more dollars you got to do? I got to do $2 more and half the pretty much 80 cent, 85 cent or whatever, and really half 85, but you know. And that's how you get that calculation of the value of the dollar. Okay? So $1 or 89 cents, got a little change left over to make $1, but look at that. Okay? So that pretty much quadrupled there. It didn't triple, it quadrupled. Okay? And I'm saying that for the actual price. I'm not saying when it was 85 cents and then you added whatever on there. That's not what I'm saying. But still, it just kept going up. Normally, copper would move real slow. Okay? So shalom to Drace here, who got a lot of copper. Oops, did I just say that? Make sure nobody don't break your walls down, man, and take the copper out your walls. But anyway, yeah. I suggest y'all start getting your copper, okay? Load up on your copper. For 20 pieces of this, I think it's $60-something, maybe 65, 66, okay, for 20 pieces. And you get a lot of them, okay? And the problem with these were you can't put a barcode on them, okay? And that's the problem, okay? That's the reason we got the Pyromet card over here. Let's go back. We got this because you could put on the back side, you could put your barcode there, okay? And this is what I told all y'all who got the silver, okay? So all y'all who bought y'all silver at $44, that joker just doubled and then some. Doubled, then some, okay? So, y'all D's, this is a good thing. Y'all D's, which was 1 quintillion, is now, and me and Dre Seal was calculating this, I think we're at 2.7, 3 quintillion. We might have had went ahead and put it about 8. But honestly, with the price, what it is now, I would just do it 3 times and let's do it at 3 quintillion. Okay? So if you got your deeds, I would just update that deed, okay, on that page. You can go back in there, type it up, and print out another one and go get that one authenticated. Okay? Remember, we talked about this in the meeting. You really don't need the Fed authentication. You really need the state. So if your state is going to do it, that's fine. Okay? So put it at 3 quintillion. Okay? And you're good there. Now you can issue copies of that deed, assign it to somebody with your assignment deed, put the amount you're assigning to them. Okay? All right? And now they have some value. So now I'm telling y'all this so y'all can help others who can't afford to get, you know, these silver things here. And also another problem we're having, before I get out of here, let me tell you this. You're not going to be able to buy any of this stuff in a minute. Because if you don't have that real ID, they're forcing everyone. If you want to get paid or if you want to buy something, remember the scripture said, in the scripture it says you won't be able to buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast. And that is your mark of the beast. How do you know this? Because, hey, I had a tribe member went to pay their phone, and they said, hey, we got to have your ID. Why? Because they're putting charges on your ID card. Now, even to get paid, they are requesting your government ID. Okay? So no matter what you're doing, you're a social network influencer, whatever, content influencer, content creator, they're coming at you. And some of y'all have already experienced this. We got to have that ID. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all need to do. Let's go over here. Let's go over here right now. Go over here to help you. Metal barcodes. There's one called Express Corp. It's barcode labels and more. Let's make sure this is it. There you go right there. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to, let's see what other products they have. Because it's going to have to be the one that fit right across your driver's license. So one like this one will work. One like this one will work. You want to make sure it's white and matches the backside of your driver's license. This one might work here too. Okay? This one might work with the RFID tag. That one might work. It's going to be your common law copyright. Yeah, see how that is right there? This is the one you want. This is the one you're going to want. But might have to be white. Depends on the back. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right? Standard RFID asset tag. Yeah, so when you go to these companies, see, they're going to have that code in the back. So that barcode is going to line up. The data is going to go all in there. So whoever scans your driver's license, for those who are going to get a driver's license, then that's what you're going to have to do. Okay? So this is definitely the one you want. Okay? And you're going to use that, 14-digit barcode, 14 to 16-digit barcode that you get from me for the, it wasn't the ISRC code. It was the one that I did for your international driver's license. That's the one you're going to have to use. For those who have it, this is where you go to purchase. Make sure you purchase it. Okay? expresscorp.com/RFID-tags. Okay? That's the website. Put that over that barcode on the back. Now, if they have a QR code, then what you're going to do, this one right here, you're going to do your QR code, and I can do the QR code for you, just in case your driver's license have both the barcode and the QR code. I can go in and program it into that barcode, okay, that QR code for you. All your data, all your information, because they're going to be looking for certain information. They're going to be looking for a value. So this is the beauty of this, okay? And I can go in any of y'all codes and go in there and add a silver, a gold, a copper on that, but your name already have value. Keep that in mind. And we don't want to prostitute ourselves, okay? But remember, you have 100 acres of land, okay, and 100 million, in lawful money. Okay? It ain't you. But I can put the same information from this onto this, just in case your driver's license has both. And you might say, well, King, we don't supposed to have it. Well, this is the trap they're doing. I'm telling y'all how to get out, because when they scan it, when they say, oh, we need your ID, you know they're going to scan it. See, this is how you're going to know if this is what they're doing. They're charging your card, okay? And they're getting the money out of your account. This is all preparation for this. When they scan it and they say, oh, we couldn't use this. If they say that, it's because we're not in their system. We're in our own system. I told y'all this 4 years ago about these barcodes. And now, I bet these jokers out here will listen. 100 Kings, 100 Queens has been ahead of the game for the last 4 to 5 years. Okay? Now, I'm giving y'all something else to do. Take heed, gurus. You might say, how the hell I know all this stuff? The only person can know stuff like this he working for. No, the hell I ain't. I'm working right here for you, and you. Getting y'all to settle these debts, get free, and no, you can't go make up your own barcode. Get it from somebody like me, and let me issue it to you or sign it to you. It's better than you, and because once you tender the payment with these corporate crackhead corporations, they put a bond on you. Now they're going to definitely charge your card. I'm telling you, they're going to start asking for ID no matter what you do. Your credit card company is going to ask for your ID because they're going to tie that ID with your credit card. So when you swipe your credit card, they're going to swipe that, automatically swiping your driver's license. I understand we don't supposed to have it, but there's a way around it. This barcode is one, and then when you sign at the DMV, you need to sign with your signature. Make sure they can't understand it, but you need to put it as your king or your queen name because you're the power of attorney. It says it on the Form 56. It says it on 2848, the king name, okay? And then right beside that, you're going to put no usufruct, USUFRUCT. You're going to sign it all in cursive. Make sure it's leaning over to the right. Make it a scribbly scrabbly, okay? Or get with me, for those who are not part of my group, okay? If you want a signature barcode, they are $10. $10 signature barcodes. Now, what that is when you sign any document, you can put in your 13-digit barcode number, and that represents your signature. And by law of the U.S. and every state in the U.S., a digital signature is valid. It is legal, perfectly legal, and you can look it up and fact check me on that one. Okay? So once you do that, tender $10 to paypal.me/STT estate trust. Put your full birth certificate name in there. Okay? If you don't know how to do your king name, I will do your king name for you. All you do is take the first name. If your name is John, then it'll be King Nodge. If your last name is Johnson, it'll be King Nodge of the Johnson estate. That's how you do your king name. If your name is Tasha, then it'll be, let's see, this is Tasha. I want to make sure I do it wrong. Okay, it would be Osat, Queen Osat. So if your last name is dang on Jimbleton, I ain't never heard no goddamn Jimbleton, but anyway, Jimbleton, let me put that in here. It'll be Queen Osat of the Timbleton estate. Excuse me, I had to look back down at it. Make sure I wasn't getting it wrong. Okay? So you get that? So put your first, middle, and last, what you was born with now, what you were born with. Don't use all these other court changed names, married names. Don't give me that. I'm telling you, don't give me that because you're going to fuck your own self up. Do as I command, as the Most High told me to tell you. I am so sick of people trying to change the way the Most High gave it to me to get to y'all. Everybody who didn't follow my instructions then seen much success and freedom in what they're doing. As the Most High would never mislead me, I would never mislead y'all. If I get some new information, I will give it to you. If I get any updates, I'll give it to you. Okay? Follow my lead. Stop trying to create your own way when you come in my way. I'm going to get you out the way, and it's going to be the highway for you. Okay? If you got Chime, then you go over to the Chime app, scan, and then you scan this. You can scan it, and it should take you over to the Chime app, and you can just tender the $10 over there for the barcode. Make sure your email is up to date. Give me your email. Email me at cityside2006@duck.com with your name, your phone number, your email, just in case you couldn't do it on Chime and just in case you couldn't do it on PayPal. If you can do it on PayPal, put it in all that in the notes section. Your full name, first, middle, and last. first, middle, and last, because I need all that to put the data on the barcode to let them know when they scan it that the queen or the king is over your straw man, and they are not. And it will say, I'll put it in that way, it's no usufruct. See? That's what y'all got to understand. When you sign something saying no usufruct, what do no usufruct mean? Let's go over here and look. Let's go look right now. And go to Google real quick. No usufruct. Go listen to my song on YouTube called No Usufruct. It'll give you the definition. Okay? No usufruct means a property arrangement where someone has the right to use and enjoy usus and fructus another's property, like living in a house or collecting rent, but doesn't own it. A busus. See that? With the property reverting to the true owner for their heirs. What are we dealing with, guys? We're dealing with estates. After a set time of death, essentially, it separates the right to benefit from the actual ownership. Get it? So if you're renting, you can't get the full ownership. That means they're using it. But that's where usufruct is. Common, and I think it's AI got it wrong here. It says common in civil law, like Louisiana, for estate plan. See, what did I just say? Didn't even know that was down there. Talking about we're dealing with estate, and then it goes right into the estate. For estate planning, but distinct from common law's life estates. Okay, let's go down to another definition. So usufruct is the right to use. See, AI got it wrong. Because right here it says, no usufruct means a property arrangement where someone has the right to use. No, usufruct do, not no usufruct. You're saying no use. Usufruct is the right. No usufruct is no right. Get it? So that lets you know I told y'all, don't be trusting in this damn AI. Y'all know when I did that song 3 years ago called No Usufruct, I got a song on YouTube called No Usufruct. Go listen to it. Shout out to King Samat for bringing that back up for me to play it in the meetings. And by the way, we will be having meetings on Fridays. Okay, till I get out of here. See, they're ramping up, guys. I told you I might have to stay a little longer. Help y'all fight this fight. It ain't right that, you know, even though it's my last fight, you see what I'm saying? That I'll leave y'all fighting these people. It just ain't right. I got some things I got to fight out, too. Updates. So, I'm going to be honest. However long it takes for me, this is my word, however long it takes for me to get my world passport back, okay, is how long I'm going to stay. So if it tells me it ain't going to be here till 4 months, y'all got 4 more months with me after February. Okay? Just to let y'all know that. All right? So that is wrong. It's not no usufruct, it's usufruct. So let's go over here and see if this AI get it right. See? AI ain't, and it fell off because it don't know no better. It can't hang with the truth. See that? King might know what no usufruct mean. I know what it means because I put it in a dang song. It made a song out of it. The right to enjoy the use, see, and advantages of another's property, short of the destruction or waste of its substance. Usufruct. That's the right. No usufruct means you don't get no right. No rights to enjoy the use and advantages of another's property, short of the destruction of waste of its substance. Rest of my case. Okay? Coming in here with something very serious, guys. Y'all see that price? The dang on video over here. Let's go back to my video. And I want to see the price. I want to see the price. Where is it at? I don't think I put it on this. I know it's in one of the ones, Form 56. maybe 456 video, or the 2848. One of them I talked about the silver. Let's see here. Nope, that's not it. And those who have not purchased the folded album, you need to go get it. See that on the screen? And the price of that then went up. That one's at, I forgot what I told Tracy. Man, what is the price on that thing? It's still $2 and something, but the value then went up on it. I think we're close at $1 billion on that one. Yeah, we had about $1 billion on that. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that $1 billion. Make sure if you tender payment on Amazon or iTunes, send the receipt to Cityside 2006 at duck.com with your name and everything, and I will reply with the deeds. Make sure you want your $1 billion deeds. Okay, this is the assignment deed right here. So if you got a value of $1 billion on there, you can assign X amount of dollars. All you got to do is do your assignment deed to prevent from changing the other one, the claimant deed. And you can just assign something to your brother, your sister, your friend, your neighbor, whoever. But this is backed by what? It's backed by gold. Okay? And you know, we're the holders, the 100 kings and queens, we're the holders of most of the gold and silver anyway. Y'all see how serious this thing done got? I bet all these naysayers and non-believers, you believe now. You see us all walking on water now, don't you? Oh, he ain't walking on no water. Them boys ain't walking on no water. I bet you see us now. Carrying goddamn tons of gold, walking on water. King, that can't goddamn be. Yes, it can, Hey, you showed me how to walk on water. I'm showing y'all. All right? You don't want to be in the water. You don't want to be an underwriter under the water. You want to walk on top of the water. Okay? And that's what we're doing. We're walking on top of the water. We like Michael Jackson, looking down like his glass up under us, just backsliding, moonwalking. That's what we're doing on their heads, moonwalking. Okay? Also, let me go over here real quick. Before I get up out of here, Hooey! I want to break this down to y'all. Anyway, that's where I want to go? Yeah. Let's go here. Yeah. Where we at? Is it over there? I don't think it's over there. This is where I want to go. Let's go over here. I want y'all to go purchase this song. It's 100 million. It's 100 million. It's called Playlist by DJ Stevie T. Okay? Uh-oh. Let's see it come up. Yep, that's it right there. Pull that up. That's the new song right there. It's an instrumental song, okay? But it is valued at $100 million, okay? And I'm going to play that song headed out of here so that way y'all can listen to it. But I want y'all to go purchase that. It's on Amazon. Hopefully it's on Amazon by now. If not, it should be on iTunes. Now, let me go over to Amazon right now. I gave y'all the information I need to give y'all. Okay? Let's see here. Let's go to digital music. We're going to go to that DJ, Stevie T. That's my DJ, y'all. That's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ. Now, I don't mean like DJ and Hustle and Flow. Dibby, Jake. Anyway, yeah, it's available. It is available. All right. Y'all go purchase that. That one ain't nothing but should be $1.29. That's all it is. $1.29. Go ahead and purchase that. I think it just dropped on there today or yesterday. Yep. So, y'all go get that. Okay. $100 million. I'll give you a $100 million deed on that. Now, some of you who want to wait to see if anyone else get it, which they are, by the way, it ain't wrong to get $100 million. because it's still going to go up anyway. After 10 people get it, it's already up to 1 billion. So if you go in there and purchase it now, come back to me in a week to see if 10 people didn't got it, and I'll reissue the deed for $1 billion in lawful money. All right? It's just one song. 100 million. All right? So, with that being said, don't forget, y'all need to order y'all silver certificates from me. Okay? Members and joining members. University members, $75 for the silver certificates. With the deeds. See, the thing about this, they ain't going to give you no deeds to settle your debts. Matter of fact, you are using their logos on this stuff, so you don't even own it. This is why they're able to tax you. Did y'all know that? They're able to tax you because you have their logo here. They put their information on this card. That's a patent. That's a trademark. So that, and it's in commerce. They brought it in commerce, and that's what allows them to tax you. So some of y'all wonder how they're able to tax me. That's how. They can't charge tax on a regular plain piece of gold or silver. But with their name on it, they can. Just like if my name was written all on something, hey, I can charge tax. Okay? Because it's in commerce. I bought it in commerce. Now do y'all understand when y'all bring y'all silver, which is private, that I give to you, it's private, have a 13-digit barcode, it's not U.S., but when we bring it into the U.S., we have to use a 12-digit barcode when we're making it public. Y'all get that? Now it's able to be taxed, and now you use your what? Let's go over here. Let's go over here. I think it is the 8288 D form. Let's make sure that boy. Booyah! There you go. Disposition by foreign person. It's our 13-digit, getting rid of it, going into the U.S. Okay? By foreign persons of U.S. real property interest. It's U.S. real property interest once you send it through the mail with your 12-digit barcode on it, on that deed, using USPS. United States Postal Service. Certified mail, not registered mail. And before I get out of here, said I was about to get out of butter. Let me say this. All y'all who coming into the 100 Kings and 100 Queens, throw that stuff out the window that y'all had. Stop trying to bring these old names in. If you want to hold on to whatever name you had from the past, put that in the corner somewhere. But when you're dealing with us, you are a king and you are a queen. You're not no emperor. You're not no empress. I'm the emperor here. Okay? Then with the exception of the other emperor. Okay? But I'm the emperor. An emperor is one who oversees and helps and assists different kingdoms by ruling. What is a ruling? A ruler. What is a ruler? It's a measurement. So each one of you kings and queens have a measurement that I have given y'all to complete the what? The 7 steps. Precept 1, precept 2, precept 3. That's on the ruler. Step 1 all the way to step 7. That is the definition, the meaning of ruler. We don't mean no doggone measurement ruler with the stick, even though you're being measured. You've been measured in a way where you get to the end and you're successful, and now you become an emperor or empress overseeing other kingdoms with your tribe. Raising up little kings and queens and little princes and princesses. Hope y'all get that. An empress has an emperor. And an empress or emperor who's claiming that title, who haven't been successful and got out of this stuff and is definitely not teaching anyone, is not an emperor or empress. Okay? You have to be fully complete fully competent, fully able to teach and reach with the substance that, you know, they're compressing your numbers because they hate what you're doing, like they do me. But that's the meaning and definition, true definition in this world right here, dealing with the U.S., of an emperor or empress. You got your estate back. Now you need to start raising up these youngins. And as the scriptures say, let the children come. Unless you like these little ones, you'll never make it into the kingdom of heaven. I had to humble myself. Really did. And said no to the U.S. and stood my square, stood my ground. Okay? Hey, if y'all did not get that new song, me and Jill Scott, 2006 at duck.com, and I will send you a copy of that song download. Okay? It's free. You don't got to pay anything. But if you want that mixtape when it comes out, it's going to have a bunch of songs on the mixtape songs. It's only $25. Okay? So, tender that to paypal.me/STT Estate Trust, or scan that app for Chime, and you can tender it there. Make sure you email me now. Okay? And don't forget about the silver shirt. A silver shirt with real silver on the front, okay, and got our logo on the back. It's $50. And like I said, you know doggone well that shirt's supposed to be $100. The regular shirts was $50, $49. You can go get a Tommy Hilfiger for $50, but it don't have no value. It don't have no deed that come with it. Okay? See the difference? You can't settle no debts with your Tommy Hilfiger shirt. None of these shirts out here. Okay? Got a barcode, assignment, certification, claim deed. Name a shirt that does it. Not one. You may have some people putting copper on shirts and stuff. Nah, nothing like this. Nothing like this. Okay? Alright, if you use this information to get free, do not blame me. Blame the L, the O, the R, the D. Won't he do it? Oh yes, he'll do it. So what you need to do is get this knowledge and start to pursue it. I'm King Stevian, representing the 100 Kings and the 100 Queens. I am out. Peace.
100 Kings and 100 Queens.